Hey, good morning, good evening, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Java classes, objects, and access modifiers. Let's get started. What is a Java class? Java class is a fundamental building block of Java programming language. Every program that we want to execute must have at least one class. Think Java class as a blueprint. It's like a building blueprint. Using that, which is laid out on the paper, the construction crew will go and build the building, right? Building is the object and the paper drawing is called class for this example. In order to give another example, consider a vehicle class. It contains three attributes: type, color, and year. A vehicle can be a car or it can be a truck, and this vehicle has two functionalities: start and stop. How do we represent this information in Java? Using public class vehicle like this. On the right hand side you can see these three are attributes and these two are methods. What we are going to do is we are going to do a hands-on program and we will execute it so that you will be comfortable with it. Okay. Java objects. What are Java objects? Java objects are nothing but the instances of the classes. Like in our previous example, the house building blueprint on the page is this just a, you can think as a class. The actual building which exists, construction crew created the building and a house is the object. So in another example that we took the vehicle class, you can think a vehicle class we can create an object of a vehicle class called my car, and the car is a type of the vehicle and it has red color and the year of build is 2024. Start and stop are the methods. How do we represent or create an instance of the class? Like int I equal to 10 is a primitive data type. We assign the value. How do we do that to the classes? How do we create an object to the class? So vehicle is the class, my car is the object. This is how we create the object. We assign the values. Here you can see object dot type equal to car, object dot attribute or member variable of type color is red, object dot year is 2024. The way we call these methods are using this object name dot start and stop. Let's do one thing. Let's take one example before we go to this access modifier so that it becomes easy for you to understand. So this is a vehicle class. Whatever I showed in the presentation, I put it here, so that it's comfortably we can execute this. Let's execute this one. Let's see, are there any errors, compile errors? No, it executed without any error. Let's go and run this class. Now what we are trying to do in this class is we are trying to create an instance of the vehicle. Hope you understand from our previous slides and remember that JVM or Java starts execution from the first line of this public static void main, assuming that this line is written correctly. It starts the execution from here. So here in this step, in the line number 6, we are creating an instance of it and we are assigning these values and we are calling these methods. Let's run this program and see what the output is. We got two lines. One is the vehicle is starting, the vehicle has stopped. Where is that information coming from? Can you guess? Can you folks guess? Let's go back to vehicle. Here we are just assigning the values and calling these methods. Let's go and see where these two lines are coming from. They are coming from start and stop. This is how we define a class, public class. Here you may have noticed we don't have any public static void main. That means Java program or JVM will not execute it. It will just compile this. I'm sure you remember we compile using Java C, come from the command prompt and execute it using Java. So when we execute this, this is what is happening. Hope you understood the concept of Java class and Java method. Now let's move on to the access modifiers. Right? What are access modifiers in Java? Access modifiers are the way that we control the visibility of these variables and methods. There are broadly four types of access modifiers: public, protected, private, and default. In this example, we have four different types: public, protected, int, and private. Let's and This is the class, and this class we are using to execute it. So let's go back to the code. Already the same information is written, so that helps us. Let's clean this. Here you can see we have a string name of type access modifier is public. Here it is protected. Here it's default and private. What exactly all these four access modifier does is, public access modifier is accessible from anywhere. Protected is from the same package or subclass. Default is the same package. Private is within the same class. We cannot access outside the class. So we defined all these four, right? Now we are printing it as a part of this display method. Let's go and run it. Let's start with this one, the name. What is name? Echo to this program, can see name is of type public. Can we access it? Let's see from a different class. It ran without error. Looks like we are good. Now let's see whether we can access altitude. Altitude is of type what? Protected. Do you think we can access it? Let's check it out. We can access it because it's in the same package. This is the package name that this class is in, so it is able to access it. Now the third one is int. Let's see whether we can access the int. Yes, we didn't see any error. Now the fourth one is private. Do you think we can access the private one? Here itself it is saying, we cannot access it, right? Let's run it and see the error. See, here we got the error is not visible because we declared this one as private. Let's change it to the public and see what happens. We change it to public and let's run it. Let's see whether we still get the error. No, we didn't get the error, right? This is how we control the access. Let's go back to the presentation. So these access modifiers are broadly public, protected, default, and private. These four access modifiers are able to control the visibility of these variables to another class that we use to refer, or we access it to perform certain operations. Hope you understood about Java classes, objects, and access modifiers. I'm planning to share this code in the description. Refer for the source code. Thanks for tuning in. Looking forward to see you in my next video. Bye for now.